Peace, peace. What up? First and foremost, hopefully the Most High in your house shall blessing your day. By His mercies, we are consumed. We're alive in the Most High in your house shall's body. I'm a little tired, but we're going to try to get some of this stuff rolling, man. Yeah, man. I just want to go into this, man, because like I just want to go into, I was going to talk about that. Man, you know what? Lord willing, I might talk about that tomorrow, but yeah, man, because I want to go into something real quick, man. Because honestly, man, like I was just thinking about this. You know, no, I was actually reading Proverbs 26 earlier, like just now, and uh yeah, man, just like we talk about this a lot of times too, like um, it's like it's not because like this was written here is for our learning, man. Because honestly, man, because a lot of times too, like not only just like for the gospel standpoint and the testimony and like that standpoint, like say something like for example, Adam, even though Adam died in the garden, just like Yahushua died, you know, for Eve, and just like Yahushua died, the second Adam died for Eve, like in the garden and things of that nature. Uh, just just like that, but or even a lot of times too, people blame Adam and things of that nature too, or people blame like it's like I just use that as an example, man. It's like but what have we continued been doing, man? Like it's deeper than that, man. It's like okay, once do we? Because listen, it's constantly like cool to blame the past, because honestly, that's why I always say like we talked about the video like a while back, like a year or so ago, like worse than our fathers at Jeremiah 16:12. Because honestly, man, we are, man, like because it's written now. In the like Romans says, like Paul says, what's written is for our learning, But yeah, man, I just want to get this too in Proverbs 26 and 11 too, man, because it's like it's not only like what we did, but it's like constantly we constantly like it's because we constantly do the same thing, man. Like this, like man, I'm kind of like rewatching, like The Wire, man. Shout out to the brother that sent me first one, like he said, and also too, man. Like I didn't notice that until the brother said it, but it's like really once you like delve into it, like watch it and like watch videos analysis about it, it's like really it's like the word, man. It's different people doing the same thing, having the same spirit, same motive, same storyline, same agenda, same archetypes. It's the same, just like the word, man. It's the same. It's the same spirit, like whether it's righteously or wickedly, or just a different people, different time period, different different worlds. So it's the same thing. That's why like nothing, like Solomon said, nothing new is new under the sun. But yeah, man, I just want to get into this. Let's get this in Proverbs 26 and 11, man, because this in this context is this is actually what Second Peter quotes is in context. This is talking about like completely much forsaking the Lord, man. This is talking about that, man. Like and Peter expounds on this in the gospel, but it's talking about and also too Hebrews goes into this as well. It's like pretty much you like in the word and you just walk away from it, like walk away from Most High house shop. But I'm using it differently in this context as well, man. We're just gonna make the point. It says, "As a dog returneth to his vomit, so is a fool that returned to his folly." So yeah, Proverbs 26 and 11. It says, "As a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returned to his folly." So yeah, man. So like that's how Song of Solomon like just going into also spiritually putting the old man back on. That's why Solomon says, "And I put on my new coat while I put the old one back on." So like so yeah, man. But that's just this in this aspect, man. I want to look at it as in we constantly just as a people, man. Like just constantly do the same thing, man. Like and that's what Judges was about, man. We know it's a recurring theme. Like that's why his word is running for our learning, man. But now let's go to Ecclesiastes. Let's go to Sirach 26, man. Because it says, "As a dog returns to his vomit, so does a fool return to his folly." So yeah, Ecclesiastes also known as Sirach chapter 26 and verse 25. A shameless woman, because yeah, like we always say, man, like when it's talking about the woman in like the word, man, it's not always talking about this natural woman, man. Because listen, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, and but she is shamefaced with fear of the Lord. So see, that's what goes that shame yesterday, like being not well. That shame we was talking about yesterday, not being ashamed, but being shamefaced, as in being humble. Like and that's what the Most High in your house is going to give grace to the humble, going to save the humble, the human, the poor in spirit, the human, the meek of the earth, man. The house child already gave us again in Matthew 5, but it says, "A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord." So yeah, man. Like we're that we as a people is that dog going back to the vomit doing the same thing. This as a collective, in the word, out the word, man. We do the same thing, man. Because this was written for our learning. It's easy to blame like, oh, like people, because a lot of people blame Adam and Eve, but shoot, what have we, like the brother tells I want out of True Nation said, what have we done since then, man? What have we kept doing? Like, what have we been keep doing, and what are we doing now until this day, man? So that's just is what it is. So yeah, it says, "A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, and but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord." So yeah, now this is going to like a whole harlot or a whore, a hoe, but in this context. But yeah, man. But this is not true. We were the spiritual, like harlot hoe, man. So yeah, man. So Israel was, man. So that's just is what it is right there. But yeah, but shameless as it says shall be counted as a dog. That dog going back to his old vomit, doing the same type of things, man. Kind of like we was talking about like yesterday, and we talk about it a lot of times here. But let's grab Jeremiah 16:12, man. Because it's just constant, that recurrent thing, just doing the same type of thing. And it's too, and this is what I know about, especially with this me working with youth, and now like in this current generation. This is a generation. See, I think my generation, like we were like the ones that kind of like what we got from previous generation, the ones that kind of, even this in outside the world as well, man. We were the ones that kind of like kind of like we the ones that kind of knew it all and will learn the hard way, things of nature. But this is a general, because that what's being said now about like my generation, me coming up, it's saying, but now it's just like, okay, now these young people now they're just choosing the hard way. It's like no other option. They just want to be they just want to do that, man. They just want to be Crash Bandicoots. They call it quote unquote crash out, but they just want to be Crash Bandicoots. They just want to do that. Like now, it's just really their only option. They want to learn. They actually want to learn hard. Actually, the hard way is actually option one for them, for a majority of them. But but when I was coming up, now it was kind of more of like, all right, cool. It was on the verge of that, but it still was like, okay, like But now it's just like that, and but just that's why we're kin to children, man. So just us as a people, but. Yeah, man, it's just like we're constantly doing the same thing over and over again. But when this is for our learning, man, because it's that dog going back to old vomit, and we're shameless about. And that goes into like what the brother Akawar posted with the sister, that real, like we need to bring like and the word says back, like shaming people back, man, like bringing because that's the problem, man. Because when we're living in such a Babylonian like society, people do what they want to do, being taught like, okay, just be you, just react how or whatever, do what you feel, do what you want, like Digital Underground song, do what you like, do whatever you want, like and just forget about the repercussions or like consequences for it, or just that, like that's just what it is. We need to bring back shaming back, man. Like, no, that behavior, that's not acceptable. Nor, like, no, man, open rebuke is better than secret love. Like, no. Like, even for me, like, I even had to correct myself. The word cuts me. Other brothers, like, correct me and things. Shoot, in the word, even out the word, man. So that's just, is what it is, too. So, yeah, man, like, listen. It is what it is, but it's done the aspect out of love. Listen, to restore our brothers and sisters, to know that what we're doing right now is just like, listen, it's not acceptable. And listen too, man, just because like you're doing something, man, like everybody has that's not, because some people it's like that's just who they are, man. Their behavior, that's just who they are. And some people, they had a moment, man. That doesn't make them like you can have it like me. I had like points in my times, a couple times in my life. All right, had a sucking nigga moment. Had a like David. You could say that David always did bad shit, but he had a moment. That's not who he was. Because some people just have moments. Because get it. Don't put anybody above what's written. But but certain people, that's just who they are. And certain people, they just constantly progress. Because we're all a work in progress. We're all progress, but some people, they're progressing, they're trying to get better, they want to get better. Some people just don't know better. Some people, they're trying to get better, you can see that. Some people, they just do things, but that's not really them. They just had slip ups, and some people, that's just who they are. So I'm just saying with that. But yeah, let's grab this Jeremiah 16:12. It says, "And ye have done worse than your fathers. Behold, for ye walk everyone after imagination of his evil heart, for that they will not hearken unto me." So yeah, So yeah, man, and that's like that dog going back to the vomit, man. That's just it is what it is, man. Like, and a shameless woman, like Jeremiah 6:2, there's a woman just shameless. There's no shame in her behavior. We're just not ashamed of it, and that's what we see now, man. Like just no shame, like and that's just is what it is too. But let's get this Romans. But all this stuff is for our learning, though, man. My bad for talking fast. I'm just a little tired and I'm kind of off my game a little bit, you know. Uh, Romans 15:4 it says, "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were for our learning, that we may through patience be and comfort the scriptures that we might have hope." Yeah, like Maccabee says, this book of the law, like is for to comfort us, man. Like Isaiah 33:6, now knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of the times, man. This the Most High house shall spirit, man. Like the word, like He said, "Peace that I leave unto you, man." So yeah, man. But this stuff is for our learning. But we constantly doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's saying how it says in the world, like that's really insanity. Like and and even said that's insanity, and we're sick in the head. Even Isaiah says that 1-5, like one the head is sick, man. Like so, yeah, man. But hopefully this is edifying, man. So much love. So peace.